What up with it, y'all? Good morning. It's Coffee back at it. And on this episode, man, courtroom drama or courtroom aftermath drama, I guess we could say. You see what we're talking about with this court aftermath-ish, right? Is the game, man. And I done seen the game. He's in documentary 3 mode, trying to get everyone's attention. He's had this heavy Kanye West campaign, which was his strategy when Drillmatic dropped, when he dissed Dr. Dre and bigged up Ye. This time, all that crazy ish Ye been doing with his wife and Twitter and Nazi shit. Like, what the fuck, Ye? I know he said it was a social experiment, but that was bugged the fuck out. Let me know what y'all thought about that, man. But game, hashtag documentary 3. I'm with Ye. Pay attention to me. You know what I mean? And I noticed when he's not posting Ye, he's been posting his whips, his Maybachs and everything like that. And it seems every time this ish hits the news, Game want to let everyone know he ain't broke. And what we're talking about is this old judgment, man, dating all the way back from 2015. That reality show. I bet the Game wish he never did it. You know what I'm saying? He had Mary in the Game on VH1. When that fell through, didn't happen. That's crazy, right? Marrying the Game. They had multiple seasons of the show, and at the end, there was no wedding. Type of ish is that, man. Then he had She Got Game. You know what I mean? Which basically was like Flavor of Love, the Game version. And Priscilla Rainey, this woman, said the Game actually assaulted her, and she won the lawsuit. Originally, Game didn't show up to court. He did the same thing, I think, with the 40 Glock lawsuit. Lost the default judgment, pissed the judge off. And at the end of the day, Game's been owing her some M's for a minute. It's wild, too. The Game's been talking about he's going to get married, Again, he's saying this. But he still got this whole situation hanging over his head. And I think a year or so ago, this woman filed with a private investigator, put him on the case to serve the Game with all these legal documents and everything. And basically, Game's been doing a lot of cooking the books, hiding his money in Wack100's name. And it's just a tricky game that the Game has been playing. Pun intended, right? Because, I don't know everything about the court process, but you sue someone, you win. It ain't like you just walk out the court with that money. You got to collect it. And she has to say, okay, this money is tied to the Game. I'm putting this in layman's terms, right? And, from this company or this revenue stream, and then through legal steps, that money has to be like seized. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like child support, but different. And we're talking about millions. But the Game has kept moving it around, putting everything in Wack's name. I bet Wack is taxing that ass. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And he got that Rosemont footage hanging over his head. It's crazy, man. But now you see the updated news. She ain't playing no more. And we saw this before where they were talking about taking the Game's crib. I'm surprised he didn't try to RIP OJ Simpson, move on over to Florida, a homestead state where they can't touch your crib or your pension. That's why OJ stayed a Florida resident. But people, you see the headline, Game fights to save mansion, but Priscilla Rainey gets aggressive with renewed push for sale. And, like I said, this has been going on for years. He's got this Calabasas mansion, and she's, quote unquote, making power moves to seize and sell the rapper's home to finally collect on a court judgment that has been looming over him for years. Rainey, who won a $7.1 million judgment against Game in 2016 over an actual battery lawsuit, is done playing games. No pun intended this time. She wants her money. After years of dodging payments, she took her battle to the next level by pushing for the forced sale of his estate. In the latest court filings, Rainey claims Game has been using shell companies and shady financial maneuvers with manager Wack100 to keep his assets out of reach. Like I was telling y'all, cooking the books, right? Remember that whole prolific records thing? That was a scam, right? That was Game playing games, starting a whole new quote unquote record company. And some of the individuals from Nip's camp wasn't feeling that too much. You guys remember that? That was crazy. Game got the Nip face tats, got the braids like Nip. It was all crazy. But y'all seen when when Drillmatic dropped, Blacc Sam didn't clear a verse for the game. You guys remember that? And it was took off the project right before it dropped. Jay-Z cleared a bunch of projects, but Blacc Sam wasn't fucking with it. That's crazy, man. But yeah, man, Wack involved in all the shady-ish. It says Game and his co-conspirators have already been found to have acted with an intent to hinder, delay, and defraud Rainey with respect to this property. Will take whatever position is needed to serve their purposes at any given time. Game's self-serving declaration that he has continually resided at the property should be viewed with suspicion. At best, Game is a monthly tenant and is not entitled to claim the homestead exemption, Priscilla Rainey's lawyer Janelle M.D. said. So apparently that whole homestead thing, that's what I was talking about with Florida. It seems Kelly has it too, or you can claim it there, but they're saying he like rents the crib. I don't even know. This is a bit confusing, but it seems like they're trying to get creative, as the Game and Wack have been a step or two ahead of Rainey for quite some time, keeping her from getting her payday. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about it, man. Rainey's legal team says they have a strategy to satisfy her judgment. According to Rainey, Game doesn't technically own the house. It's held under JTT Holdings, an LLC owned 100% by Wack100. So again, you see, Game's got everything's in Wack's name. I bet you all them whips he's been posting and everything as well is fucking crazy, man. I don't know if this will work this time around. What, 2015, 2025? Damn, this been going on a whole decade. I can't believe it, man. And for the most part, Game's been successful. I think at one point in time, like it had hit that she only had collected a few $100,000. And what I've been wondering, you know, because then he moved the money somewhere else. And sooner or later, I think this is going to catch up to the Game. Will this time be when that goes down? We'll have to wait and see. But with her, right, you got to figure, right, that lawyers are expensive. You know what I'm saying? Big companies do all kinds of grindball tactics. You know what I'm saying? When they'll rightfully owe someone money for doing them wrongfully, if you smell me. They'll stall a court case out. You know, they'll flug someone over, an everyday citizen who doesn't have paper like that, and then, you know, stall them out in court so the person can't afford to pay a lawyer, you know, just force people into taking settlements, all kinds of greaseball games, you know what I'm saying? But in this situation, I don't know what her paper's like, if lawyers had just been taking this case because they know a big payday is on the way or what. But I don't know, man. This is just wild. Tap in and let me know what you think about it, man. Game. Fucking playing, marrying the Game. Then she's got Game. Now he's talking about he's getting married this year. It's just all been crazy with the Game. You know what I'm saying? The Game stands stay getting mad at Coffee when I always am like, yo, I was a big fan too. I ain't stand out on no one. You know what I mean? But I was a fan, but he's just done so much bozo-ish. And then Wack100, the ultimate bozo with a blogosphere, doing all kinds of goofy-ish every fucking day, you know? And he's got Game in a chokehold at the end of the day. It's friendly extortion, man. That Rosemo tape keeps Game in check. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, Wack operates like a dirty politician. But hit the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.